it's Doris from LookMazing, and if you watched my last skincare video, you'll know that I touched upon facial masks just briefly. So actually I found out one of my team members really loves Asian facial masks, and she introduced 6 of them to me. So I tried them all out, and I'm going to use this video to describe each of them for you guys and also show you how to put them on along with some skincare techniques. So the first one I'm going to start off with is Boscia's Luminizing Black Mask, and the first step that I like to do is actually take a moist face towel and put it in the microwave for about a minute, and this way I can take this towel and gently dab it over my face to really open up the pores. And next, apply a little bit on and go ahead and start sweeping in an upward motion on my face and kind of really giving a generous amount so that you make sure that you have an opaque layer across your whole face. You have that on, you wait about 30 minutes to let it dry so you can really feel your face tightening, and after that you want to gently peel the layer. You can really feel almost like a layer of your skin being removed, which is usually all the dead skin cells. So after that, take warm water and wash the rest of your face off as well. So for the Hanaka one, I use kind of a spatula to apply it all over the face, also in an upward motion. And after I've applied a thick layer on my face, Hanaka also comes out with a brush that really helps you get into the hard to reach areas like near your nose, in the middle of your forehead, as well as under your lips or your chin. And after 30 minutes, I take the spatula again and wipe off the excess on my hand. So I kind of scoop it off in an upwards motion all around my face. Go ahead and take water and remove the rest of it on my face. So in terms of comparing both of them, I really liked both of them. The peel one I felt like really kind of peeled the dead skin cells off my face, so it did a really good job of that, and my skin felt really, really soft afterwards. For the Hanaka one, I really liked the brush in addition to the mask, so I felt like I got to cleanse out my pores around the problematic areas, and also I like the whitening effect to give my skin a little bit of a better glow. You should use only 1 to 2 times a week because they're more of the cleansing type. The second set of masks I'm going to talk about are, I call them brown masks because they both have a brown color. So before applying these 2 masks, I like to do a green tea treatment. So I take a cup of freshly brewed green tea, make sure it's fresh and not a day old, and I combine it with 3 cups of water into a bowl. Once you kind of absorb a little bit of the green tea, hold the cloth up to your face and kind of pat it lightly in areas that you want to focus on, like under your eyes, to remove any dark circles. And also you can take the green tea water as well and splash it on your face. So it's really nice because if you're outdoors a lot, the green tea really cools it down. So I'm going to start with Innisfree's Volcanic Pore Clay Mask, and this one I also applied using the mask brush. So I squeezed a little bit on my hand and dipped the brush in it, and also applied it in an upward motion across my whole face, or half my face. And you can actually really feel the clay kind of texture. So once you cover your whole face, you wait about 15 minutes, and you also, that's roughly because you want to make sure that it really dries. So you could test it by touching your fingers, and if nothing sticks on it, that means it's ready to remove. I gently remove all the clay from my face in an upward motion as well, and use water to really rinse off and make sure everything is gone from my face. So next I'm going to try Skin Food's Black Sugar Mask, and this one really kind of sweet smell, obviously because of the black sugar, and you can actually feel the sugar crystals too as you're applying it to your face. So kind of gently apply it and use water if necessary because the crystals can be slightly on the rougher side. So once you kind of apply it on evenly across your face, and you want to gently massage it just slightly in areas you want to focus on. And then after that, go ahead and wait about 15 minutes, and then you can gently use warm water to remove it all from your face. So in comparing the two, the Innisfree one, I really felt like they mentioned that there's volcanic clusters in there that's really good for absorbing impurities as well as detoxifying. So I really felt like when I had it on my face, my skin was slightly being pulled, but also it felt really nice once I removed it, like it had a nice glow to it afterwards. On the other hand, the Skin Food one was a different texture, more on the rough side, and I think if someone who really likes the smell of sweet things, this is a really fun mask to do. But for me, I preferred the Innisfree one more because of the clay texture. So the last two sets of masks I'm going to talk about are moisturizing masks. So the first mask I'm trying on is My Beauty Diaries Red Wine Mask, and I'm only going to use half of it so I can compare and contrast. When you put it on, just lightly kind of stretch it out and make sure you wrap it around the edges of your faces to make it stay on. So on the other half of my face, I also cut half of the daily mask from Etude House, and same technique of applying this one. This one is a little bit more thinner, so just lightly kind of make sure as you stretch it out not to rip it, and also lightly pat out any air bubbles. So after 20 minutes, you want to gently remove both of them and just peel them off slowly. And these are masks where you don't have to wash your face afterwards. If there's any excess essence left, you want to just slightly rub it into your face, to your neck, as well as any dry areas on your body, such as your elbows or your knees. So that way you get the full use of each mask. So after doing this type of mask, I like to give my face just a mini massage. I use my fingertips and lightly pat it in areas, kind of pressing down. Also use your knuckles to massage near your chin area, and this really kind of gets the blood circulating in this area. So in terms of comparing the two masks, the My Beauty Diary one smelled delicious, and I guess the essence that it comes with is much thicker than I would say the daily mask from Etude House, but it also smelled great too, more of a floral scent. So in terms of out of the two, I would say my favorite is My Beauty Diary. So these types of moisturizing masks you can actually use every day, and especially after I use it, I could really feel my skin feel a lot more shiny and smooth, and it makes applying makeup a lot easier as well. So I hope you guys found that helpful, and I know Asian beauty products are becoming more popular in the States, and I think the facial masks are a great way to start trying them out. If you guys have any questions about any of the masks that I tried, definitely leave a comment below. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and then I'll see you guys next time.